This last, and this is fresh on my mind because we had an election the other day about Prop 1, and I never did. Did you read it?
No, not
Neither
really.
did I. I just understand that it was so poorly written that it was almost, you couldn't, if you voted against it, you couldn't tell what you were voting for, whether you voted against or for it. But it was to do with ride-sharing companies, specifically Uber and Lyft. Now, Uber and Lyft, since they came to, and they're hugely popular, were hugely popular in Austin. And I don't know if it was for or against, but let's say if you voted one way, you voted for regulation. It's okay, we've moved on. We're going to the next. Huh?
I just see how long you're going.
Oh, okay. All right.
Don't mind me when I walk by.
It's our cameraman. If you voted, it was about the city regulating Uber and Lyft. It was about the city doing background and fingerprint checks on Uber and Lyft drivers. Uber and Lyft, their position was that they have implemented a program to do background checks on anybody before they become a driver. They have more control over these people than if the city fingerprinted them, because they get all their background checks and they don't let rapists and murderers out there driving these cars. They also have a copy of their insurance. They have a program in place where they pretty well know who they're sending out to pick up riders. And it's been hugely popular in Austin, especially with our things like South by Southwest and Austin City Limits Live and all that stuff. I mean, we have huge amounts of visitors into this city all the time. They have one event or another. Those people now don't have ride sharing. And that has become a way of life, especially for the millennials, who normally don't own cars and are accustomed to taking one of these ride sharing companies. So the deal was, Austin wanted 1% of the gross that Uber and Lyft make in Austin. That's lots and lots of money, millions of dollars. They make a lot of money here. And so they wanted 1% of the gross, not the net, but the gross. And their ride-sharing company said, no, what have you done for us? Why should they have to pay to be a service in this community? So then they came up with a fingerprinting system, and right now, DWIs are down about 28% in the city of Austin, which means the city is losing a tremendous amount of revenue. If you figure $20,000 per DWI that goes into the coffers of either attorneys, which are kept up by the system, or the fines and the court costs, etc., blah-de-blah, ad infinitum, the bonds, it's about $20,000 per DWIs. It's down 28% right now because of Uber and Lyft. People don't have to get in their cars and drive drunk anymore. They just call the ride-sharing company. They hit their app. Well, the people allegedly, and you know how much I trust elections, it goes to the victor, go the spoils and everything else that they paid to get. So allegedly, the people in Austin voted against the ride-sharing companies doing their own background checks and voted that the city of Austin should have control of that. I just somehow believe municipalities or governmental entities that continue to put more and more regulation on people are strangling us all.
Yeah, a part of the advertisements against the Uber and Lyft was, we don't want corporate rule over, as if the city government wasn't more under corporate rule, or the federal government, or the state government,
Yeah,
or the
like we don't have corporate rule now. Yeah, we don't want corporations telling us what to do.
Right.
Well, let me see. There's George Soros, and come on, Federal Reserve.
I hope this stimulates you to look into some of the information, because I know particularly you millennials, and we're talking largely to the millennials. Largely, a lot of the older folks are so brainwashed they don't want to change anything, and they think they're free now without even looking and seeing how free we are compared to where we used to be,
Or how
where the
free we're
government.
not.
So I hope this is stimulating not only you to get the book and read that, but also to do a little study on your own, because it's fascinating and fun stuff. It's liberating feeling stuff to learn.
So in retaliation, and Uber and Lyft both said they would do this. On Monday morning at 5 o'clock, there was a blanket on the apps around the city of Austin. So if they still do ride sharing in Round Rock and Georgetown and the outlying communities, and you can be picked up, I understand, at the airport, but you can't get a ride from Austin to the airport, although that's Austin City. So, well, maybe it's Del Valle. No, it's Travis County. Okay, so the ride sharing is basically gone in Austin as a result of this election. The day that after this election, when the people cast their vote that they want Austin to become a more totalitarian, regimented, they want us to make regulations for us. The day after, the mayor of Austin, I think his name is Wynn, I don't know.
Adler now, I think.
Really? I thought it was Wynn. Well, whoever, that's how much I care. He said, we want to get along with these companies. We want to have a dialogue with the companies. We really want them here. Oh, really? 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 Is that right? Yeah, you want them to pay to be here. And then it was advertised that the city of Austin is looking into its own ride-sharing company. Yeah, can you believe that? Can you believe that? The city of Austin government can probably maybe do a ride-sharing thing that worked in the city of Austin. Aren't they involved in enough businesses? They don't need to get involved in that one. But they want to have dialogues with these ride-sharing companies. Now that they've made it, there was a line drawn in the sand. They crossed it. The companies did what they said they were going to do, and they pulled out of here.